I am confused about public goods. Is it the case that any good with the word public qualifies as a public good? Now, on the contrary, most goods with the word public in there are not public goods. So first, what makes a public good? A public good is one that's non-rivalrous. Consumption by one person will not reduce the amount left for others. They are also non-excludable, which means once provided, it is impossible or very costly to exclude non-payers. To a lesser extent, they are also non-rejectable. So if you look at public items, goods with the word public in there, public library, public housing, public toilets, now they are not public goods because they are either rivalrous or excludable or both. HDB flat, public flats. You don't put your down payment, you're not going to get the keys to your flat. So it's excludable. Public toilets, definitely rivalrous, limited cubicles. What about public libraries? Well, it's free to enter. It is not impossible, if the government wants, it's not impossible to exclude non-payers. You just set a gantry, only members can scan to enter. Rivalrous as well, limited corners to study, and limited books as well. So most goods with the word public in there are not public goods. Don't get tricked because this is a common way of phrasing exam questions, right? There is one exception. If you look at a public park serves two functions. Number one, for people to exercise, or leisure, where people go for picnics. Now, in that sense, it is still rivalrous, right? So you can say it's not public good. But if I think of a public park, where the trees are meant to serve as the lungs of the ecosystem to clean up the air, provide fresh air, now that is non-rivalrous, that is also non-excludable. So in that sense, your botanics can be a public good.